Okay, so welcome to week 27. The weeks are going past quite fast now, aren't they? So, what's happened this week? Apart from a bloody heat wave. I tell you, I don't do hot weather. I don't at all do hot weather. I'm here sweating out mad. I don't want to sweat on camera, but I can't help it. Oh. So about that. So Monday. It's a good start to the vlog, isn't it? Monday, I filmed 4 vlogs, 2 that have already been up, and 2 for next week. I thought I'll get the 4 out of the way, just 4, you know. Apart from that, I didn't go out because it was too hot, so I stayed in. So not much outdoor vlogging. Tuesday I was back at work in the fort, and we had an adder in the wall. Here in the UK, the adders are protected species, protected. Can be quite dangerous. So didn't take any photos because I wasn't expecting it to happen, and I couldn't take the camera to work really. Still, next time I'll catch. Yeah, it's okay. Day was okay. It was hot and muggy and everything else, but I shouldn't moan about it really. You know, people do like it. But we're British, we like to moan about something. Wednesday, this was a day where I read a lot of tweets about Chris Ingham, about what allegedly he did, and that's allegedly in big letters. I don't think the evidence the girl's got is trustworthy, but I can't say anything really. It's hard to say because you don't know who you're watching. I don't know who's watching this. The YouTubers I watch, we only get to see the best part of their days or weeks, so you don't get to see the real person. You don't follow them 24 hours a day, you know. So who you watch and who you subscribe to, it's judged on what they show you, isn't it really? But I do hope he's innocent. I do hope so. But a lot of respect for Sarah Ingham. She's still doing the vlogs. His voice is still in the background, but she and the kids are still. So keep going, Sarah, keep going. Also, I was in the Ashford shop, and I filmed some bits and bobs for my vlog that went up that night regarding the situation, the Ingham family. But I didn't mention the name in the vlog, but now you know. So yeah, so I filmed that because I thought I had to do so. I had to say something, give my point across. You know, anyone can fake any documents. It's not impossible. Any documents all can be faked. Thursday, back in the fort. The heat is getting worse, and my head's getting worse, and my stress levels are getting worse because of the heat. Again, I watched a few vlogs regarding Chris Ingham. I know I've gone about it a bit too much, but I'll shut up in a minute, don't worry about it. But I watched a few vlogs to see what people had to say. Some of them are just joining in for the bandwagon, I think, you know. Calling them from the sun, but I think that's foolproof. But anyway. Yeah, so I was at the fort, so it was luckily that after work I was straight home. There's a 2-second walk from the shop to the house. So, and then today, Friday, working in Canterbury. My jeez, our buses aren't air conditioned. Yeah, it's just windows. And when the bus is stationary, it's hot. And when it moves, it's like the air comes in. So it's this country is not used to hot weather. Or else we have air conditioning. There's air conditioning on the trains, which is good, but that's on the trains. Again, so yeah, so I just got back from there really. I mean, my main issue is, as I said, if there's no breeze, I get really snappy, really agitated. I don't like being like that. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's just something inside me just kicks in. It's like, no, I don't do this, I can't do this. But yeah, I still try to put a brave smile on for the customers, of course. Also, when I was in Ashford on Wednesday, we had a little visitor, a little wasp kind of thing, and I called him Fred. And I did some video of him. I got this camera, and I put the camera quite close to it and tried to practice on the focusing and practice on, give me something to practice on with the camera, that's all. And we're quite impressed really. I'll put the footage on now.
What a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. They're really saying I love you. What a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends.
So yeah, he was on for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. He was walking on the table. The camera didn't seem to faze him, or her, whatever it was, but I called him Fred anyway. I like to give his characters names, his insects names. It's something to remember them by, you know. But he went on his jolly way afterwards. It was like, okay, bye Fred. So what's online on my cards for week 28? Well, it kicks off quite good because I'm going to France tomorrow, Saturday, and I'm going to take this camera and my other camera that I used, the Canon, because this camera, the battery, I've only got one battery for this camera at the moment, and I need to order some more, so that'll last about an hour or two, and then I'll have to use my other camera for, you know, the other shots. So I'm going to save this camera for the best shots, like the outdoor, the sunshine shots, then use my other Canon for other things like maybe vlogging or just inside the boat, or just something that's, you know, not direct sunlight. I think it's shaking, I do apologise. I'm resting it on my bed, tripod. Yeah, and of course I was going to make a 4th of July, you know, Happy Independence Day vlog, but the England thing took over a bit, and that took up the time. So yeah, I think the weather's going to cool down next week, thank God, with 22 degrees and stuff like that. I mean, if it gets nearly at 30 degrees, that's what kills me. I had to work in 40 degrees once, that was a nightmare. Anyway, I better get vanishing. Don't forget, my Patreon website, have a look at that. There's some, you can become a patron, there's some tiers, there's a couple of things you can you can do, and they give you a bit of a part of my vlogs if you go and look at the website. Of course, you've got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as subscribing, liking, commenting, and notification bell. So there's lots of things to do, and it's all free. All free. Don't forget that word. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this week's vlog, and as always,